Oh yeah, yeah, I feel healthy. I feel like this was the best choice for me. My name is Carrie, and I live in Corona, California. And as for work, I'm a hairstylist. I had a gastric sleeve. Well, my main concern was I had some health issues that I've been dealing with. I have GERD, I had a hiatal hernia, I have something called a Schottky ring, so I was really concerned if this would be a good choice for me because of my health conditions previously. And I reached out, that when my coordinator reached out to me, she wanted to see, Dr. Ortiz wanted to see all my lab work, my images, because I had endoscopy, and he approved me for the VSG. Oh, definitely, because like I said, when I first reached out to OCC, I reached out to two hospitals, and they immediately approved me for surgery, but OCC took the time to look at my medical records. That was what sold me on OCC, plus the actual Dr. Ortiz, his certificates of excellence. He's affiliated with UCSD, teaches at Oxford, and and I've actually heard other doctors in the States refer Dr. Ortiz if you're going to Mexico for any kind of bariatric surgery. So he was recommended by U.S. surgeons as well. So, but that's kind of what made my choice of who I chose, because I felt like I was going to be in the best care, best hands, and he has the most experience, I feel like. So it's probably been maybe about 8 months. My best friend had the sleeve done a year and a half ago, and I joined groups with her just to see, to be a support system for her. And at first I wasn't ever thinking about having a gastric sleeve, but since I turned from my 40s on, I've struggled with my weight really bad. And I was even on Manjaro injections before I decided to look into this, and I didn't have success with that. So I've always struggled. I would lose weight, and then I would gain it all back, and more, and more. So, it took me probably about 8 months to really make, from the time that I was, showing interest for me to actually make the appointment. Oh, totally. I have had the best care here, and like I was telling you earlier, I've never had this much care in the American hospitals. I've had several surgeries, and the amount of care that I've received here is by far blows away any dealings I've had with, in California, because that's where I'm from. Yeah. So, from my coordinators to Lucia, the nutritionist, to all the nurses here, the staff here, even at the hotel, everyone has been amazing. Just so friendly, helpful, and they genuinely care. I feel safe in Mexico. I feel safe because I come down here traveling and on vacation in Baja, but like I said, because of all the research I did on Dr. Ortiz and the hospital, and I never felt unsafe. I've never felt unsafe, but I know there's people that, I became friends with from the group that are really anxious and they're not too sure. And so I just reassure them, you're gonna be in good hands. Yeah, like I said, I've never felt unsafe in Mexico. Oh yeah, I feel that already. Even all the pre-op stuff, extended pre-op, I was messaging my coordinator and a lot to Lucia, and they've both been so helpful, helping me get to where I need to lose the weight before surgery, and they definitely helped me. And I even got an email from Lucia yesterday morning. It was a pleasure to meet you, telling me that it was a pleasure to meet her, meet me, and that if I have any questions, no matter what, I can always email her or call her. Yeah, so.